How you feel about the situation between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson?
That means that he don't want to fight. You know, from 20%. Come on, man. Stop that. Stop it. You know what type of fighter he is. That's what you do when you don't want to fight.
Now the rumors was coming out today. They saying they trying to get Shakur and Devin maybe. It's so much rumors. Like nobody don't really know what's going on. You don't feel like that's a duck if he go take Devin?
Anybody outside of Devin and Tank, then everybody know he ducking. Then
He king ding-a-ling. Get the boy. Woo! You about to make me go crazy. You not that good, bro. You not. I'm sorry.
We came in, sure. Brian Norman came in at 46. We came in at 46. If Shakur come in at 44 or 45, it's all the same to me, in my opinion. So I won't be blindsided about not being prepared for this opportunity. So from a coaching standpoint, from a business standpoint, we're ready.
The boxing world is buzzing as several fighters and analysts have criticized Shakur Stevenson after messages surfaced that allegedly indicate he avoided a potential fight with Devin Haney. The renewed debate has led many critics to accuse Stevenson of backing away from one of boxing's biggest challenges. Meanwhile, fans remain divided over what the leaked messages actually reveal about the long-discussed rivalry.
Fight. And they did the sanctioned bodies and all that did to make them fight.
If they do fight, who you think gonna win?
I actually don't know. I mean, my mind says Shakur probably win. But then I see the great work that he did with Loma, or that he fight with Loma, and overcome a lot of different obstacles in that fight. It could be hard for Shakur. Sugar Shakur, right? Sugar Shakur Stevenson. As they call it'd be hard for him for the long range, the height, the how big he is, stuff like that. And then what makes me think even more is when Shakur said he sparred with Crawford, and he had lots of problems with Crawford. Even though Crawford wasn't punching him hard or whatever, but you know what he had problems with? He had problems with the long arms and the height of Crawford. So he couldn't counterpunch like he wanted to. With Crawford. Crawford probably wouldn't hit him hard, but it's different. It's a different, you know, he's longer and stuff. It's harder. So that could be a problem for Shakur that will.
Benji shared a recent update that reignited discussion about the long-awaited Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney matchup, claiming the fight is once again being delayed. He tweeted, breaking, according to Sean Zittel, Zuffa Boxing wants Devin Haney to fight Shakur Stevenson. Surprisingly, it's Shakur Stevenson who is preventing the fight from happening once again. One fan responded, we all knew he was going to duck Shakur and run to Zuffa. Did all that pump faking knowing the fight wasn't happening. He's going to duck Devin too by trying to enforce a rehydration clause. Just watch. Another wrote, Dana White isn't going to provide a safe haven for fake tough guys who avoid real competition. The party is over for Shakur and Keyshawn. Following his latest win, Devin Haney made it clear that he wants the biggest fights available, publicly calling out Shakur Stevenson and describing it as the next major showdown in boxing. He also took to social media to challenge his longtime rival directly. While many fans welcomed the potential matchup, critics were quick to note that Stevenson has not fully committed to the fight despite years of back and forth between both camps. That has intensified claims that Stevenson is avoiding Haney, especially as Haney continues to push for the fight publicly. Boxing fans and analysts believe Haney has consistently shown a willingness to face elite opponents, while Stevenson's hesitation to finalize a deal has only raised more questions.
Confirms what I've been saying. 3-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight, and reigning WBO welterweight world champion, first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires, superstar boxer, top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, Devin the Dream Haney, 33 wins, no loss and no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He calls out another first ballot Hall of Famer of his era. Ironically enough, Devin Haney is 27, and the person he calls out is 28 years old, who's another first ballot Hall of Famer, Olympic silver medalist, 4-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, who simultaneously up until yesterday held the WBC 135-pound title and the WBO 140-pound junior welterweight title, at the same time, superstar boxer, 4-division champion, who will be a first ballot Hall of Famer, Shakur Stevenson, who is 25 wins, no losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. So Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, as I said, and Devin Haney confirmed it, as you see there, this is the next super fight in the sport of boxing.
The possibility of a Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight appears stronger than ever after reports suggested that both fighters have joined Zuffa Boxing. Haney recently signed a lucrative deal with the promotion, and Stevenson is also reportedly heading in the same direction, bringing two of boxing's biggest names under one banner. For years, promotional and business issues have been considered the biggest obstacles to making the fight happen, but those challenges may now be greatly reduced. With both fighters linked to the same organization, negotiations could become much easier, allowing attention to shift toward finalizing the agreement and scheduling the bout. Many industry insiders believe Zuffa Boxing has every reason to make the fight happen, as it would be one of the most highly anticipated matchups in the sport.
News: Shakur Stevenson signs with Zuffa Boxing, apparently, according to Eddie Hearn. Let's watch.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Does that kind of open the door for you to work with Shakur? Obviously,
No, Shakur signed with Zuffa, so that'll be him moving forward. But I just don't know who they're going to put him in with. Because you see, Zuffa are paying, like, as a business, they're paying these guys 5 times more than anybody else will pay them. To fight who? Like, who are you going to put Shakur? What, you can put Shakur in with O'Shaquie Foster and give him $15 million? I mean, good luck to Shakur. I love him. I'd said to him, great, mate. But yeah, it's a weird model, and it's a model that's not going to last.
Promoter Eddie Hearn recently claimed that Zuffa Boxing has been offering massive financial deals to attract top fighters, including Shakur Stevenson. According to Hearn, the company is prepared to spend what many would consider extraordinary amounts to bring established stars under its banner and rapidly build credibility in the boxing world. While the strategy has drawn widespread attention, Hearn questioned whether that level of spending can be sustained over time. He suggested that these lucrative offers are designed to make an immediate impact and persuade elite fighters to sign, rather than support a long-term business model. Hearn also noted that several fighters have already been attracted by the financial opportunities being offered, but he remains interested to see if Zuffa Boxing can continue handing out similar contracts as its roster expands. Even so, the promotion's aggressive strategy has already shaken up the sport and increased the likelihood of major fights becoming a reality.
I think Eddie damn well knows exactly what Zuffa's trying to do. It will be very interesting to see how long they keep this kind of model up, but if this is correct, and I don't have any reason to doubt Eddie, but if this is correct and Zuffa have signed Shakur Stevenson for his next fight, maybe it's a one-fight deal, maybe it isn't, I have no idea. They did that with Conor Benn, supposedly it was a one-fight deal, who knows? The game plan is simple here: outspend everyone, grab up all the talent, and then undercut the rest of boxing. If you have all the talent, even if you have to spend more at the beginning, which they are going to, and they are clearly, and then you take that talent from everybody else whose contracts are coming up, then the rest of the sport does have to somewhat capitulate that you have the best roster and or the best league, which the UFC's Zuffa Boxing alternative is kind of working toward, right? The UFC model. Fighters are going to want to be there. The best in the world are going to want to be there. It's a long-term play, and I think Eddie knows this, that it's not meant to be sustainable to sign, one fight, $15 million deals for the next 10 years. They're going to do this until they grab up all or the majority of the talent. And it may work. And it probably will.
Meanwhile, Bill Haney made it clear that he believes Shakur Stevenson would face the toughest test of his career against Devin Haney. Bill stated that Stevenson has never competed against a fighter who combines elite speed, world-class defense, championship pedigree, and top-level experience in one complete package. He insisted there would be no easy moments if the fight takes place, predicting that every part of Stevenson's skill set would be pushed to the limit under boxing's brightest spotlight. Bill has repeatedly described the matchup as one of the biggest fights available, while expressing full confidence that Devin has the ability to overcome any challenge. He also warned that even the slightest weakness could be exposed on fight night with millions of fans watching around the world. According to Bill, the pressure, attention, and level of competition would make this the ultimate proving ground, forcing both fighters to show exactly where they belong among boxing's elite.
I want your thoughts on Shakur saying he not fighting Dev unless he got a rehydration clause.
Shakur, man, honestly, you know what I mean? Because, I can pop it on channels and shit like that and do that, you know what I mean? And we can have fun with it. But, over here on the Boxing Voice, right, I want to ask, in or around the division, every bad month around Devin has gotten an offer to fight, or they've been in the ring, or, I mean, who else has that happened with? All the fights that the people want to see Devin fight, the person that got either a contract or Devin that got in the ring with him. Can we say that about anybody else?
Bill Haney has strongly rejected the growing claims that Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney are ducking each other, arguing that both fighters are simply managing the business side of boxing rather than avoiding competition. He explained that Stevenson has not fully exercised certain WBO obligations while moving between weight divisions, just as Devin Haney has not pressured the WBO to enforce mandatory fights against opponents like Boots Ennis or Xander Zayas. According to Bill, these situations are often misrepresented as fear or avoidance when they are actually strategic decisions influenced by timing, promotional matters, and career planning. He maintained that both camps are following the same rules and making similar business decisions, even if critics choose to judge them differently.
Or the ring, it didn't matter. He wanted Devin Haney.
Okay, Bernie. Now, Bernie, what organization is Shakur the champion for right now?
He the WBO, because that's what Tio had.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what belt does Devin Haney have?
The WBO.
So if he wanted to mandate something, he could mandate something right now, Bernie.
If he want to do it, yeah.
Okay, Bernie, don't blow a blood vessel.
Yeah,
But he can still, listen, if he just wanted one belt, he can come get the one belt right now.
That's something to him.